Hello and welcome back to Sacred Stones 0% Growths. This is the final chapter, but not the final battle, because we will still have to face the Demon King after this, and that'll be in a different episode. But it may not be the actual final battle, but it is probably the hardest battle in the game. So it is a defeat boss map, but unlike some of the previous defeat boss maps where we could either one round or maybe two round the boss or kill him with sacred weapons, none of that is remotely possible here. Leon is just too bulky. He's got 27 defense, 75 HP. He is and he's got 55 attack. I should mention he's an absolute monster. I mean, no pun intended, I guess, but yeah, he's really hard to take down. The only person who does more than 5 damage to him per hit is Garrett, who can do 12. Unfortunately, Garrett can't take a hit from Leon in a callback to last chapter. The difference is, unlike last chapter, there is a chest here with an angelic robe. So the plan is to go get the angelic robe and then have Garrett take down Leon. Except it's not that simple because not only can Garrick not... Well, even with the angelic robe, he still can't take a hit. He needs to be barriered or pure water. But not only that, but this group of enemies around Leon really needs to be taken out because they will definitely take out Garrick if he's just like standing in the midst of them trying to kill Leon over like 4 rounds of combat, or 3 plus help from somebody else maybe. And in order to take out these enemies safely, so these two have Shadow Shot, the long-range spell. So they cover out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to here, sort of along this diagonal, right? And then the other one is along this diagonal, So these two don't move, and neither do these 3. These two do, and these two have stone, so they can also like stone anyone who's even just like trying to take out the back ones or these guys or whatever. And then these two do move, but they move only to attack somebody who's within range of both of the Shadow Shot Gorgons. So even if you use the Phantom to bait an attack from one of the Shadow Shots, you have to take a Shadow Shot attack in order to bait these two out, which nobody can survive. Which means that to bait them safely, you need to bait them from out here, where you can, Phantom the Shadow Shot. So like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you can like be over here and then have the Phantom over here as well, and the Shadow Shot hits the one Phantom, and then that hits the Phantom. The one Shadow Shot hits the Phantom. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can only get that far, so you're standing like something like here. But that means you have to take out these outer groups of enemies. And in order to get into range to do that, you need to deal with these zombie dragons, who have the same basic setup as Morva, the boss from last chapter, where they have a weapon that ignores defense, which only Dusel and Garrick have the HP to take. Actually, Cormac has the HP to take this one, but... yeah, so that's a thing as well. And then on top of that, there's some reinforcements that come in that will rush you. I mean, all the whites will eventually, all the whites below, like this area will eventually rush you, if they don't do so, like right at the start. And then there's 4 Death Coils that show up over here, and 5 Archmoguls, the eyeballs that show up over here. The Archmoguls are really scary in terms of damage output. They're equivalent to the Gorgons in terms of their damage output, which, again, all that magic damage, nobody can really take 2 hits from that. The Death Coils are a little less scary in terms of damage output, but they're a lot sturdier. But they're gonna come eventually, so we want to bait them like relatively, or trigger them relatively quickly, which means getting somebody into basically like this area will trigger the Death Coils on this side, and then this area, something like this area, will trigger the Archmoguls on this side. Yeah, so that's basically the situation is that there's so many tough enemies here that like if you're gonna engage like any one of them, pretty much you can pretty much only engage the one enemy, at least on enemy phase, because otherwise you're just gonna die. Which means that because of the placement of the enemies, the chapter ends up becoming something very close to a route, even though it's actually a defeat boss. Like you would think, just go defeat the boss, but there's really not a way to do it that I've been able to find. So yeah, that's the situation. The only other thing I'll mention before I get started, while I feed Dusel a Speedwing, that I don't want to save the game as like I'm doing that, but is that I am still open to input on what my next playthrough should be. I am still leaning towards Ellawood hard mode, 0% gross LTC, but I would also be up for, you know, doing like a blind playthrough of something, or I don't know, something else I haven't thought of. If anybody has any suggestions, so let me know in a comment if you do. With that, we will get started. Okay, so first thing we want to do is, this guy has Lance Reaver. We want to stay out of his range with our Lance users, but we want to get into position to come into this room next turn with Seth and Ephraim, who actually has a chest key lying around. And then Garrick is going to equip the Sword Reaver because these two guys have swords. This guy has Lance, but he can't reach. Meanwhile, we're gonna have Dusel start aggroing the guys on the other side. These two both have steel lances. And we're going to have Noel come up here and summon. And put the Phantom right here, with the idea being to bait this guy with the Axe Reaver, so that he doesn't go after Dusel, who wants to have an axe equipped, because a lot of these other guys have lances. Mulder is going to come up and hammer the Warp Staff. It's actually pretty hard to use the teleportation staves on this map, because there's just so few opportunities to skip over enemies and have that be safe, which is why I'm not also going to immediately hammer in the rescue staff. I'm just going to see like how it goes and how whether we might need to hammer in like one of the legendary weapons, or even like the Latona staff, which Mulder also has on him. But yeah, so for now I at least am going to do the warp staff, because I know I'm going to at least use that. And then, yeah, so Innes is going to move up, and Saleh is going to move up, although stay out of this guy's range. Erica here. Cyrene is going to equip a Javelin and then actually bait out this guy here. She's got the Philly shield, so that's safe. But we're also going to rescue drop Mulder forward, because why not? Door key, which we need to open the door to get the angelic robes. That's good. And a chest key, which we don't need, because Ephraim already has one. I mean, it would be useful, except that Seth needs to kill the Gorgon in there anyway, so he can't actually really use it. And another door key, which we also don't need. Alright, that miss is totally fine. That's Innes's kill anyway. So, first we're going to have Mulder over here and heal Ephraim. And then Ephraim is going to open the door. On side, Seth is going to go kill the Gorgon. And then so we want Innis to end up here so that he can bait this white over here. We also let's see. I don't want to use up the Excalibur because it's low. So I think, yeah, Elfire doesn't quite do enough damage, so I think I'm going to use this. Get that crit rate, maybe, yeah, no. That's fine. So we'll just have maybe Cyrene. Take this guy out, maybe Cormac, take this guy out. The hit rate's 71, and up and have Innis deal with these guys. I also need to, before I dance for him and move him here, I want to think about where I want to put my Phantom. So I want to trigger the Moguls to show up. So I think what I'm gonna do. Let's put the... Well, but do I want to do it this turn? Maybe I don't. I could just bait this guy. So let's do that. I do not want to trigger the Death Goyles, because they're pretty sturdy, and I'd rather wait until Innis and Dusel are done dealing with other enemies in this vicinity. I also just realized I totally should put Tethys here rather than here, but... Oh well. Let's see. Need to stay out of this guy's range, so do so you can just advance one spot. Alright. You here. Eric, come over, kill this guy. This guy might go after the Phantom, but hopefully it'll be this guy. Yeah, I was gonna rescue Saleh out of the way, but I think it's fine if he attacks Saleh. I think I'm gonna rescue Tethys back over this way, because I'm gonna need her over there pretty soon. Yeah. Alright, fine. Ah! That's, not really ideal. I should be able to, let's see. 80% chance to hit. let's start out by having Mulder heal Cyrene. How does this look? Oh no. Oh no. I need this Phantom dead. Ugh, alright. Let's just try. No! Alright, fine. I'll bait this guy and we'll deal with the moguls later. I think I'm actually gonna bait him with Cormag. Cormag's got the hop on guard, so he won't get crit. He's got enough defense to, or sorry, enough HP to survive, and that way I don't have to heal Garrick in order to kill him next turn. It's normally something of an issue. All right. Meanwhile, open the chest, get the angelic robe. Right here, Seth. Rescue Ephraim. Garrick. Trade for the Angelic Robe. We don't really need the Sword Reaver anymore anyway. Alright, we can have Erica drop Ephraim off. Unfortunately, this guy, oh, man, that guy missing 4 times on my Phantom is actually really bad. Really not good. Not good. So I think what we want to do is put Cyrene in position to draw... Oh no, she can't survive the Killing Edge if it crits. Really wish I could rescue this stupid Phantom. It's not that heavy. I don't know why you can't. So it'd actually be a case for the rescue staff, amusingly enough. Another option is to, like, warp Innis over. That would trigger the death coils to show up is the problem. I really, what the thing I want to trigger is the moguls, so I want to get them killed. This guy's definitely just going to keep going half of the Phantom. He'll Dusel and keep him where he is, although there's not really much reason to keep him that far forward. Not really. There's not really much reason to pull him back either. Oh, there kind of is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. use the hand axe to counterattack the guy with the javelin. Like I said, I really don't want to trigger the Death Goyles particularly, but versus the Moguls, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. So this guy is totally not going to attack Cyrene, even though he really should. This guy, let's see, 12 speed, and then -4 is 8 speed. Okay, so she doubles with the Silverlands, 26. -9 is 17, so I should probably go Killer Lance. In this, I don't know, let's drop back a little bit, ready to go over to the right side. Four, 5, 6. Alright. No, that's not accurate. About to say Sally would be able to get into range. Won't, because the other guy, the Necro Dragon or whatever he is, has 1 to 2 range. So like this. Null, just hang out. We're gonna have you summon over there again eventually. He got him. Cool. Ow. Oh, I didn't actually realize he was going to do no damage. I mean, not that it really matters. Maybe change his weapon. Oh, hey, nice on the crit there, Diesel. Unexpected. Okay, so we'll have Innis probably get the kill on this guy. Unfortunately, Duso can't get into range of this guy without getting into range of this guy, which is not an option. Alright, in the meantime, what's this guy got? A javelin? Oh, he missed! That's amazing! Ephraim, can you finish? Well, I could dance for... Oh, no, I can't. Eric surely can't finish. No. Alright. Time to use that Excalibur. Okay, wow, that is really nice. Seth can actually attack this guy. I don't know if he can kill him. He can! Awesome. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this guy have a Sword Reaver? So that's actually the matchup that we want. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. This guy shouldn't be too big of a problem. So the question is, do we pull away with Dusel and Innis and like let these guys come to us across? Well, the Moguls, I do need to summon something so that the Moguls get triggered. Because I want to do that sooner rather than later. They'll like show up right on top of me, and I'll be in a position to just kill them all and not take any damage, which would be great. So in order to do that, I can summon to like right there or like one of these two spots and not even aggro any enemies, which is I guess that's fine. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, so I think I am gonna pull these guys away. Probably dance for them. And we can rescue Tethys. I'd rather that Seth had the Vidofnir equipped, which would mean moving Cormac up there. Yes, start with... Oh, she doesn't have an Axe Reaver. I thought she did. That's not good. Alright, well, I guess that's who Mulder is healing. I mean, potentially I could just Latona right now. That might even make sense. How much damage have I taken? Cyrene's taken damage. Cormac took a lot of damage. Drusel took a little damage. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. Alright. Yeah, let's see. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So either drop Tethys here, or I come all the way up here and don't trade with Seth. I think the latter. So they're coming across the middle, as is expected. And here come the Moguls. You know, I might be too far away from them, I just realized, because I was thinking I was gonna... Yeah, this could be bad.